I just got a text. It says, ladies, here is some homework. Listen to this. It's a video. We are already ahead of the game by meeting weekly. It makes me so happy. Like my soul is happy. I have been working with these ladies since January and it is August. So we are 8 months into it. And she sees the value of meeting weekly. Yeah, we fell off about April when we were busy and we didn't do weekly meetings for April. But she said, I need to get back on it. So something inspired her to say, you know what, I got to meet with you weekly. And you know what? I'm just so happy that she sees the value in it because I wanted to condition her and get her used to planning out and being organized and being timely. And so this is the best text that I can get. So I'm Christine. I'm a client relations consultant and I'm a former sales and account executive. So I have been in many, many, many meetings. I've conducted meetings, I've prepared for meetings, I've planned for meetings. So you can say that I have a lot of experience in meetings. So that's why I see the importance of a meeting, because when you're meeting with different retailers or different owners of companies, or you're meeting with your team members, meetings, if they're productive, they're good. And you feel leaving energized. So I've been in the sales industry for 30 plus years. I am a client relations consultant, so I like to help businesses and companies improve their client experience. And sometimes that's just having these weekly meetings so we can get everybody on the same page. I mean, it's something that you have to do, because if the owner of the company has a vision, then the team needs to have the same vision. And if there's a disconnect, your client suffers from that. So that's why weekly meetings are so important. Now, it can't be a bad time-wasting meeting. It has to be a good meeting. So 3 ways to have a good meeting is 1, planning. You want to make sure you plan your meeting in advance. So it's planning, prepping, having an agenda, and having an objective. What do you want to talk about? What's your goal for the meeting? The second is timeliness. If you can keep everybody on time. So if you ask a question and you have 30 seconds for them to answer, keep them to that 30 seconds. You keep to your minute of talking as well. So don't over talk. State what you're stating, move to the next. So if you break up your meeting in different segments, that's a great way to stay on time. Set your timer. That makes a big difference too. If you are having a meeting and you say it's going to be a 30-minute meeting, 30-minute meetings are good. They are good if you're organized. So if you have a 30-minute meeting and everybody gets something out of it, it's quick, it's easy, it's fast, the team feels good. It sometimes can energize people for the whole week. So even fit in a little of your timeline, fit in a little bit of a congratulations, like, hey, you did this, this was great. Recognize a few people. Stay organized with your time as well. And then last is engagement. You want to engage with everybody in the room. So if there's 20 people, you can't really talk to everybody in that 30-minute meeting or even an hour meeting. But what you can do is break them up by groups. So you can say, this table is group 1, this table is group 2, this table is group 3. So what was it from somebody at this table that you were able to accomplish last week? And then somebody will raise their hand, but as a team, they all feel like they're in that group. So keep to that. That's engagement. That gets everybody going. And it also gives everybody great ideas too, because you're kind of like brainstorming, and people maybe won't raise their hand, but they'll at least hear and they'll be like, that happened to me too. And so you feel good when you leave. So those are the 3 things. It's planning, it's timeliness, and it's engagement. So make sure those are the 3 things that you're doing when you're conducting productive meetings, because you don't want to be a time waster. But I'm just so excited to have my next meeting. I don't know, it's the best thing. I did it for another client of mine. It was only a team of 2, which, it was the boss and then the assistant. And they were not buying into having weekly meetings. And I'm like, no, we need a weekly meeting. And I would set up the agenda. I'd plan it all out. We'd have the meeting. And wow, it was so amazing because we would catch things that slip through the cracks because, you've got notes, you have phone calls you have to return, you have things that are really important for clients. And so it was so great to see them go, I recognize these meetings are great because I'm more organized now. What they notice is their habits have changed, they're more organized, they have a goal, they recap what they did last week, which is nice because they can see that they checked off a few things off their to-do list, and they're achieving more things. Another thing that I notice with clients is when we do team meetings, the owner of the company sees a difference in the employees. The team is more engaging. The team is more like, okay, I can do these meetings. Like I feel like I'm going to learn something out of this, but the engagement happens. The rapport of the whole business increases. So it's just one of the best ways to help with your company, team, people, get everybody together and just to keep organized. So I just love doing meetings, but they have to be productive. If you have any questions on meetings, let me know. I will see you guys in the next video.